Hi everyone, welcome to the course on chemistry. As now you aware of what exactly the atomic number and atomic mass. Atomic number is the number of protons present in the nucleus of an atom, and atomic mass is the number of protons and neutrons present in an nucleus of an atom. As there is a question comes, is there any way to represent the elements? Yes, we can represent the elements by their chemical symbol, and also we can represent the atomic number and atomic mass of that element along with the chemical symbol. Here you can observe the atomic number is written as subscript for chemical symbol and atomic mass as superscript. For example, carbon, its chemical symbol is C. Atomic number of this is 6 and atomic mass of carbon is 12. Some more examples for representing the elements with their atomic mass and atomic number are chlorine, where 17 represents the atomic number of the chlorine and 35 represents the atomic mass of the chlorine. There are many other chlorine atoms which may have different atomic masses. For example, in one chlorine which is having 35 as atomic mass, the number of neutrons is 18. And in another type of chlorine, the atomic mass is 37. This change in atomic mass will be observed, and such type of elements which are having same atomic number but different atomic mass are said to be isotopes. Or you can say the atoms of the element having same number of protons but different number of neutrons. This atomic mass changes because of different number of neutrons. The number of protons will remain same, but the number of neutrons gets changes. Here you can observe 17 protons are there in both the chlorine atoms, but 18 neutrons in one and 20 neutrons in another chlorine atom you can observe. Due to this, you can see the isotopes. For example, carbon. If we consider carbon, there are 3 different isotopes of carbon, where in all the carbons the number of protons will be 6, but the number of neutrons gets changes. 6 neutrons, that is said to be carbon 12. If there is presence of 7 neutrons, it is carbon 13. If there is presence of 8 neutrons, then it is said to be carbon 14. Now the question comes, is it possible to have the atoms of two elements having same atomic mass? Yes, we can. For example, when we consider the sulfur and potassium, the atomic mass of sulfur is 40 and atomic mass of potassium is also 40. But the atomic number of sulfur is 16 and atomic number of potassium is 19. This indicates the number of protons in sulfur is 16, but the number of neutrons is 24 in case of sulfur. This can be said to be nucleon. Nucleon, it may be proton or neutron, and the number of nucleons which are present in the nucleus of an atom can be calculated as the sum of protons and neutrons. This number of protons and neutrons is said to be atomic. Therefore, in case of sulfur, the number of protons is 16 and number of neutrons is 24. And in case of potassium, 19 protons are there and 21 neutrons are present. Therefore, the total number of nucleons in sulfur is 40 and in potassium is also 40. As well as in case of calcium, chlorine and argon, all they are having the same atomic mass as that of the potassium and sulfur. In all these cases, the number of nucleons is 40. Therefore, atomic mass is also 40 and it can be written as 40U. That means unified mass, 40 unified mass or 40 gram per mole. So, such type of atoms of different elements with the same atomic mass are said to be isobars. So in Greek word, iso means same, baros means weight. So same weight will be present.